So we're going to go over some stretches, and sometimes people come in and say, oh, I stretch every day, I stretch my calves every day, and then I'll check them out and their calves are as tight as drums. So then you wonder, how are you stretching it? And sometimes they'll show you, well, I really go like this, and then I say, well, that might be a little overkill, especially if you have some soreness, or if you do have plantar fasciitis, that would probably make it a lot worse. So I usually go more towards gentle stretching that's held for a long time, as opposed to ballistic or very aggressive stretching. A lot of times people also tell me that their trainer, oh, my trainer stretches me. And I was like, well, are you crying when they're doing that? Because that's probably a little counterproductive. So for calf stretching, come over to the wall. I would say toe in, like you're a little bit pigeon-toed. Keep your knees straight, and sometimes you don't even have to be this far. It depends if you're symptomatic. If you have like plantar fasciitis or something like that, you'd probably be even a lot closer. How do you feel today? Good. Okay. So you would just move in until keeping your heels on the ground, and just move in until you feel a very gentle stretch in your calves.
In my calf?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just move your body over your feet. You have it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then you would just hold that for 30 seconds. And if you're not happy about that, you're probably stretching too hard, and you want to come in a little bit closer. Okay, so toe in, pigeon toe. And that's so sometimes when if people have very pronated feet, if you don't do that little toeing in part, then you're kind of stretching in the by pronating instead of giving in your calf. So you're toeing in a little, that's good. Then you just lean over until you feel a gentle stretch. And you really have to keep in mind that you'd be willing to hold it for 30 seconds. So if it's too hard, then if you wouldn't be willing to, then you have to back off. You just find the happy place that you feel like a stretch, but it's something you're willing to hold. Come out, and then you would do it again 3 times in a row, and then you would do that like a minimum of 3 times a day. Stretching is really a time commitment, but there's no magic to it. It always works if you do it consistently.